This type of question comes up an awful lot. We've got a wax cylinder and we're going to be melting it down to a sphere. We're not told any numerical information about the size, but we're given the radius in terms of x and the height of this cylinder in terms of x. To look ahead, if we're going to be melting this shape down and forming another shape, what is the common feature about those two shapes? Well, it's the volume. In melting it down and forming it somewhere else, provided we don't lose any of the wax, we will have the same volume of shape. So if we can find the volume of this shape and equate it to the volume of the sphere we're going to make, we should be able to answer the question and find an expression for the radius r, which is the radius of this sphere, in terms of x. And here's the sphere. Now, what about the volume of this cylinder? Well, you can think of this as a stack of CDs or DVDs that you might buy in an antique shop, like a cake of CDs. In other words, you've got slices coming up here, okay? But they're all basically areas. The area we can work out, it's just the area of a circle. And to get the volume, all we do is we multiply by the height. So we can first of all say that the base area equals, well, pi r squared, which in our case is equal to pi multiplied by r squared, which is 4x squared. And I've said if you now just multiply this base area by the height, we will get the volume. So volume of the cylinder equals 4 pi x squared multiplied by 9x. And simplifying out a little bit, we've got 36 pi x cubed. Let's come around to the sphere. Now the volume of a sphere equals 4/3 pi r cubed. It's worth remembering that sometimes they give it to you, sometimes they don't. So equating the volumes, well, straight away the pi's cancel, and 4 will go into 36 9 times. Therefore, r cubed over 3 must equal 9x cubed. Now they want r in terms of x, so we need r on the left on its own. Multiplying across by the 3, we get r cubed is equal to 27x cubed. And if we take the cube root of both sides of that equation, we will get r on this side. So we get r is equal to the cube root of 27x cubed. And because we've got a multiply here, we can break the umbrella of the cube root into two separate terms. So this is equal to the cube root of 27 multiplied by the cube root of x cubed. Cube root of 27 is 3, and the cube root of x cubed is x. So r is equal to 3x. And that is your answer.